Well, welcome back everybody. It is middle of July, and thankfully we're only about a month and a half away from hunting season. It has been a long, busy summer, but as you can tell from what you just saw, I've got a new rifle, I've got rings and bases, a new scope, I got my dies and a hand seeder. So I guess you can tell this video is going to be about a rifle, and of course you saw it was a Bergara. I'm going to show you what I got. I got a Bergara B-14 Wilderness Hunter. I got it in 308. Absolutely love this gun so far. It is, it's awesome. If you ever held one, they're just comfortable. It's not a very heavy gun. It's right around 7 pounds without a scope, just a rifle. One thing I like about it, it's got a cerakote receiver and barrel. I think they call it a gunmetal gray or something like that. Another cool thing it's got is a fluted or spiraled bolt, whatever you want to call it. It's got their performance trigger. To me it feels like it's around 2.5–3 pounds compared to what my other guns are. They're about the same. I think they're like right at 2.5. Feels pretty much the same. Nice crisp pull on the trigger. Love the stock on it. Very comfortable. Like the little paint job they got. You know, it's got the splatter. It's got this little splatter stuff on there. And my 7 mag and my 270 have my dad puts a splatter paint on them too, so it matches my other two of my hunting rifles. Like I said, it's in 308. I've been wanting one for a while. Did a little bit of research on them. Shot my buddy's 308, loved his. Oh, he's got a Bergara also, so I shot his Bergara, loved it. So I went with this. It's got a 22-inch barrel. It is not threaded, but being a 308, I don't really need the muzzle brake or anything like that. It shouldn't be too bad on the recoil. But as you can see, I had a Leupold scope I got for it, and I'll show that to you. It's a VX-R. If it'll focus, maybe. Alright, maybe not. But anyways, it's a VX-R multi-dot, 4-12 by 40. It's got a 30mm tube. My other two hunting rifles I use a lot, they have 30mm tubes, so I figure I might as well get a 30mm tube for this one too. It's got the long range duplex, the dots light up in it. It's an awesome scope, and the dot should line up perfect with this rifle on the yardage that they say. I think it's like 3, 4, and 500, something like that. Anyways, so my plan is to make this a little bit of a rifle build or whatever, a series. So in this video I'm going to get my gun clean, get all the factory oil out of it so the barrel's good and clean for when I break the barrel in. So my plan is to clean it, put my bases on, scope rings on, mount my scope and Boresight it, and break the barrel in. Sight the gun in after the barrel's broke in, or sight it in while I'm breaking in the barrel. And then after that, I plan on loading ammo, obviously, since I bought a die set and a hand seeder. I plan on loading some ammo for it. I'll be breaking it in with Remington core-lok 150 grain bullet. If it likes 150 grains, hopefully it does, which would be great, because I've got Hornady interlock 30 caliber 150 grains, and that's what I would like to load for it. I shoot interlock in 3 of my other guns, and it's a great bullet, performs amazing. I've never had any problems with the interlock. So that is my plan on the ammo, is to shoot the interlock. If not, then I'll probably shoot a nozzler partition or something like that if I can get them. If not, I may try 100, you know, maybe a little bit higher grain Hornady bullet. But that's my plan for this rifle. Hopefully y'all enjoy this little series I'm going to do about this gun. Super excited about it. Can't wait to see how it turns out and how it shoots. You know, they guarantee a sub MOA or whatever, 1 MOA group at 100 yards. I see how my buddy's Bergara 308 shoots, so I have high hopes for this gun. So hopefully y'all enjoy it. I know I will. So let's get this barrel clean and put the scope on here and get it boresighted so we can break this barrel in and get it ready. So let's get to it. Alright, so got my rifling device. I've got my barricade. That's what I'm going to use to get the oil out of the barrel. It's kind of a nasty, funky oil. So I got the barricade. It should get that oil out with no problem. I got my little, whatever it's called that you put in there for the barrel, whatever. Anyways, got my patches and I got my cleaning rod. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some barricade on a patch or two and get it running through the barrel. Alright, so now I'm going to put my scope bases on. I got the Leupold, it's got the dovetail, and then the back's got the little windage adjustment. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on. And I got 30mm base rings because I'm obviously using a 30mm scope. So we'll go ahead and put these on real quick. And then that way we can get the scope on. Well, I almost messed up. I was gonna put them on this way, which would have messed up. Would have been a mistake because if I did that, I wouldn't have been able to open my bolt. And I started putting the first screw in and I realized what I was doing. So actually, I gotta turn around and put it this way. So therefore, I'll be able to take my scope and mount it up perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one tight, and then I can put the scope on there, boresight it, and get it. All right, so I got my boresighter. It's just if you can see, there we go, BSA boresighter. It's not super high dollar, but it works. Well, there she is with the scope on it. Like I said, it's a Leupold VX-R 4-12 by 40 30mm tube. You can see I got everything mounted and ready to go. Crosshair looks good and straight, bore sighted, and all that's left is break it in. So go outside and do a little shooting. Well, it's fairly early in the morning. It's about maybe 7 o'clock. About to break this rifle in, hopefully. what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to do it the way they say. They say shoot once and clean it for the first 5 shots. So I'm going to shoot it once and clean it, shoot it again, clean it for the first 5 shots, obviously. And then I got a box of bullets. So then if it don't get too hot, if the barrel don't get too hot, I should be able to do those 5, and then after that, it's after every 5. The way my dad taught me to do it is after every 5 bullets, clean your barrel, and then after about 20 bullets, it should be about broke in. So I don't know if I'll be able to shoot 20 bullets this morning. It's pretty hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and I got the target up there. I can only shoot 50 yards. My 100-yard target's still covered up by a brush pile I got out there that's burning. So I'm gonna go ahead and get set up and shoot this gun, see how it does. And just have to shoot it and clean it. Alright, so I did the first 5 shots and cleaned after every shot. So I just did my 5th shot, cleaned it. Now I'm going to shoot it 5 times, try to get the scope sighted in. Like I said, I'm only shooting at 50 yards because my 100-yard target is covered up. So today I can only shoot 50 yards. So I'm going to get it at least close at 50. And so now I filled my barrel. It was getting a little warm on that last shot, so I put it inside with the fan on it, cooled it off. So it feels alright right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot, hopefully 5 times. And like I said, try to get the scope on. It's not very far off, and then I'll clean it again. And it's already getting kind of humid out here. I'm already starting to sweat, so we'll see. I might only be able to shoot 5 more times, and then have to wait another day to shoot again. So we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and get these 5 done and at least get the scope on them. So. Well, I shot those 5, got the scope pretty close at 50 yards. Barrel's pretty hot, so I'm gonna have to let it cool down before I do anything else. So I'll probably gonna have to wait another day to shoot it again. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm gonna put it in front of the fan and see how long it takes for it to cool down. Maybe, if it takes 10-15 minutes, then I'll be able to shoot again, but it's probably gonna take longer than that. So anyways, at least got the barrel halfway broke in, and next video, hopefully I'll be loading and testing some reloads, and if not, at least I'll be able to shoot it at 100 yards. Hopefully this brush pile will be all the way gone. So appreciate y'all for watching, and hopefully y'all enjoy this gun as much as I will. Can't wait to get it all the way done and be out in the woods with it and shoot some deer. So y'all stay tuned for the next one. Appreciate it.